Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got some questions. We're going out from our little sushi, curry, vegan pizza binge. Got some questions. Binging every meal. Look, this is a binge, man. Anything over 1,000 calories for a meal is considered a binge in eating anonymous orders. Or
We're redefining the word binge.
It's a 2,000 calorie smoothie here. So good.
It's just carving up.
Carbon up. People call it binging, we call it eating.
So what do you got there? You got some questions?
We've got a question here from Marta D. Now post your questions down below. The more questions you post, the more stuff we can make. I'll read that, please.
Oh.
You're covering up the muscle, man. People want to see them. People come here for the muscle.
Oh yeah. That's
You want to
whatever.
cover that up. Lean gains.
What's that pillow doing under your legs?
No, that's just making my legs look bigger. You say it's a treat and that you don't. You say so. Marta D wrote, "You say it's a treat and that you don't and wouldn't eat like that every day. But haven't you gotten rid of the desire for cooked food, or at least something so greasy as pizza? If it's a treat, it implies some sort of craving. Am I wrong? But eating raw food should eliminate the bacteria that desires or craves that kind of food. No." That's what Marta wrote. So my reply to that would be this isn't treat. This is, some people might see it as a treat. You're going out with your friends, it's a treat. Not at all. For me,
Well, I called it a treat.
you call
That's
it a
why
treat.
people say that.
Really fucked up. We call it fuel. We call it fuel. We're eating.
Well, when I say treat, I mean it's like a special occasion. It's not something that we eat every night, so therefore it is a special occasion.
Because we don't go out and eat every night because the food at restaurants isn't big enough for us, and it's financially we probably afford it, but it's just not big enough.
And it also has more fat and salt than we want to eat every single night. Let's be real here.
The pizzas, definitely. The vegan pizza we had like the works, but we still had a little bit less fat than normal. But even still, that's nowhere near as much fat as I normally eat on my traditional pizzas back in the day. I mean, I used to have the pizza box, have a big circle of oil on it from the old Pizza Hut, Domino's pizzas, but with a vegan pizza, maybe a few spots here and there. And I can tell my performance a lot better.
And it's, the thing is, I actually really, really enjoy having baked potatoes. Without any oil, without any salt, or maybe a little bit of sweet chili, low sodium sweet chili. I actually enjoy that mouthfeel of low fat food and low sodium food. I actually really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Don't I get into my potatoes?
Definitely.
Into the splinters.
Yeah, into the splinters.
I really enjoy it. Like, I think that's a big part of the reason that I eat that way every single night.
Definitely.
Low fat.
So, it's a treat and it's a social occasion, but it's not a treat and it's a high carbohydrate food. So it's as simple as that. But does it get rid of the bacteria? I mean, that's just some raw food thing people use to if you buy my program or supplement, you overcome the bacteria that create. That's all bullshit. All right. If you get enough carbohydrate calories in, be it fruit, bananas, whatever you want to eat, then you'll be fine. But if you have a craving for something really greasy, then you're eating enough carbohydrates. I can't eat greasy food. If something's too greasy, I just can't eat it.
I just can't go there. Too salty, too greasy.
I cannot physically eat it. I'll be like, sorry, I can't eat it. I'll give it to the birds.
Like, if it's too salty, it just turns off your taste buds too.
Exactly.
It's just like.
But the things we ordered the other night, for us, they're not salty. They're like okay, but for most people, they'll be like, oh, this is not salty enough. Where's the salt shaker? So everyone's different in terms of where their salt's at. Their taste buds.
Yeah,
and stuff.
like if you're coming from a raw food diet and you're having absolutely no salt, like we did for years. Remember, we had no salt for like 2 years at one stage.
No salt, seaweed.
No seaweed, no salt. And, as soon as we had some salt, we had some seaweed, I think, the first time, and it was really salty to us. But, like, at the end of the day, it's what's sustainable. If adding a little bit of salt to your cooked carbohydrates is going to help you eat more of them, then go for it. That's what we want. We want you to carb up. And your kidneys are going to be more efficient at eliminating the salt anyway.
So what we're trying to say basically, we're trying to give fucking people some options here. If you want to be full on pure fruitarian, living in the jungle, living on 100% organic fruit, fucking awesome, that's awesome, do it. If you've got a family or kids, or you do travel with your business and you want to have an option where you go to a restaurant versus eat chopped cucumber with some chopped celery on top and that's your dinner, and you don't want to be centre of attention on the table, people go, what are you doing? You got an eating disorder? Whatever. We give you some options for that as well. So often people go, oh, the sushi, like it, a hermit crab got caught in the sushi, and then it's like, come on, man. Like,
well, with fruit and veggie harvesting, that happens as well.
Everything.
It's like not hermit crabs, obviously, but other little animals and insects. and it disrupts the soil, the topsoil.
There's environmental impacts for everything
Yeah,
we
there
do.
is.
The
Everything.
roads we built, this house, this clothing, this organic cotton shirt.
Which sucks, but
That's how it is, man.
7 billion people.
Even if people say, okay, that's so cool, I'm going to kill myself then. If you shoot yourself in the head, the bullet might go and hit a seagull, or when you fall down, you might crush a grasshopper's house. So either way, you're screwed. What we're trying to teach people is make better choices versus be so pure and perfect that you just go, you freak out and you go back to a square one. 99% of raw food people go all the way back to Denny's and Pizza Hut. It's a fact. We see it all the time in the last decade,
A
man.
lot of people.
Most of the people I know went full raw food hardcore, back at Denny's or whatever.
And they're making videos, why raw vegan didn't work for me, why vegan didn't work for me. We're trying to keep people on this for the rest of their lives. You know, keep you folks on it for the rest of your life so you're actually enjoying your food. And if adding a little bit of salt to that helps you enjoy it more, then go for it. You're going to live a long life.
You're going to live a long, healthy, happy life.
Unless you get hit by a bus or something.
The laughable thing is, people promote this fully raw lifestyle, 100% raw. Nobody's doing it. Nobody I know in the last 5 years is 100% raw. Even Christina uses like cooked cashews in a recipe. So, my cousin in Indonesia got a fully... No one's 100% fully raw. No one is doing that. Okay, so even Ann Osborne, she did like a juice fast on orange juice, ended up in a hospital, and they were feeding her vegan chickpeas and rice and stuff. So no one's doing it over 5 years. Doesn't mean it's not possible, but let's not be pretending that this is how it should be, because it's not in the real world. All right?
Yeah, real world solutions, real world people.
Even Christina, if you're loaded and got the world's biggest organic co-op in your backyard and you've got access to fruit all the time, even then, what about when you travel or whatever? Or if you don't have that much money, you know? Or you don't travel, whatever. So we're giving people some real world options. Is fruit the best? For sure. We eat more fruit than anyone else per calories per day. So people get confused.
Well, I can understand when people come from a raw food lifestyle to the foods that we're recommending, they feel a little bit funny, you know, their digestion suffers a little bit, but the thing is, a lot of people are in their heads about it. They're like, oh no, this is dirty food, oh no, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be eating cooked food, this is destroying my cells, carcinogenic, rah, rah. And they keep playing this tape, which makes their body, you know, digest this food differently, because their mental factor, the mental state is affecting their digestion. I think that's something important to take into account.
That reminds me of a story back in Thailand a few years ago. We were having a salad at the Rasayana retreat. It's like a raw food thing in Bangkok, and this person was in there, and they had this salad, and so that had iceberg lettuce in it. And they said, I don't eat iceberg because it doesn't have enough minerals, it makes me all imbalanced. And I'll say, well, you just ate a salad with iceberg lettuce. And they're like, you know what, like, I do feel unbalanced. And I'm like, you're a fucking hypochondriac, man. It's not the iceberg lettuce, it's not the pizza, the vegan pizza or whatever, it's just people make things in their head bigger than they really are. It's like my friend who had some raisins one time, we pranked him and said they had sugar on top. Sugar, like cane juice, evaporated cane juice in them. He started flipping out. I want a sugar. So people just often make things bigger in their head than they really are.
Yeah.
Of course, eating healthy things is important, but often people go a bit too whacked out. You know, they go like too crazy.
And there's definitely going to be some impact on your digestion. Like, we've got to be, you know, realistic here. You're coming from fruit, which is just so amazing on digestion, the easiest thing on the planet to digest, and then you're going to cooked food, which is a little bit more difficult. But I found that there was actually a little bit of a transition period where my body, you know, was just getting used to it, and now I digest so well. I'm talking about things like, you know, baked potatoes and, you know, clean cooked foods. They digest really well if we, you know, give it time.
Yeah, that's right. That's totally spot on. And another thing is fitness levels, all right?
Fitness is really important.
If you're a sedentary person, fruit is going to be best for you. If you do no exercises, if you're the laziest, biggest hypochondriac on the planet who makes all these excuses while they can't go outside, fruit, 100% fruit diet and lettuce would be best for you. Because fruit's just the perfect digestion. If, however, you're more active and whatever, you got more digestive strength because you actually eat enough calories or whatever, or different things, or, you know, move your body, you'll have... So the camera just turned off then. The question was... What was the question? If you eat fruit and then you eat some sushi rolls, oh, it doesn't digest good, oh, I don't feel too good, oh my god, I'm freaking out, I can't exercise for next week because I ate a vegan sushi roll, oh my god. That's just people looking for bullshit excuses why they can't do something in life. People, like, they're procrastinators, oh, I can't do this because that happened.
let's talk about the fitness thing. You know, fitness is so important to our digestion, how we feel, how we look, everything like that, and being consistent with it. A lot of people are like, oh, Freelee, she trains so much, I don't want to train as much as her. You know, that's why it's not working for me or something like that. I don't know why he's scratching like a troll. Anyway.
Someone said the other day,
you know what, I speak. My turn to speak, okay? Yeah. No, well, what I'm saying is like a lot of people say that to me and it's just not true. I am lazy when it comes to training, but I'm consistent. I'm a routine queen, okay? I've been consistent for years. I've been on the lifestyle over 7 years and the results accumulate and my metabolism is revved up. It's like a furnace.
Digestion gets stronger if you use your body.
It gets stronger. So a lot of people say, oh, you know, I'm so sensitive, you know, I can't handle this, I can't eat this. A lot of them are not at the fitness level that they should be at. You know, they're not active. I'm not saying you have to be like, you know, massively active all the time, but you do have to be consistent.
5 hours a week would be good. Freelee does about 3 hours a week. So if you do 5 hours a week,
this week 2.5.
If you do 5 hours a week activity where you can still talk, that's good. That's a start. An hour a day is optimum of activity where you can talk. You get a little bit of light sweat up. You can still talk the whole time. Let's get back to the scratching thing. The other day I did a video. I'm scratching everywhere. People are like, oh my God, what's wrong with him? It's a classic. I've nothing wrong with me. I'm just putting it on. So it's a classic example. If you do something out of the ordinary, people are like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know, because everyone in the health world is like hyper analyzing things, which is good. But you can analyze to paralysis. All right, I've got nothing itchy. I was just trolling today. I was trolling the other day in the video.
He's always trolling, folks.
Get people thinking.
Trolling.
But the fitter you get, the better things digest. The human body is a machine. It has to be moved. People want this toned physique and lean, but they don't want to do any sport. They're like, oh, I had a little bit of rice last night and I can't move for the next 4 weeks.
I mean, but how much of a difference does it make for your digestion, okay, if you exercise?
Huge,
if you're in the fitness.
man.
It really, really makes a difference. And I'm not just saying, you know, go for like, you know, be an armchair warrior, no, like a weekend warrior where you go out and you do a marathon, you know, on the weekend and you don't do anything for the rest of the week. I'm saying consistent, small efforts. You know, they add up to big results.
Start with 5 minutes a day.
Yeah, you have to start. You have to get into it. And you do have to push yourself a little bit. You know, like, even it depends where you're at. Go for a walk. Go for a walk around the block. If you do nothing right now, go for a walk around the block and do it every single day. Even if it's 5 minutes, you got to start somewhere.
Do a little bit more than you did yesterday. And just do it at talking pace. None of this P90X, HIT, interval training. That shit just burns you out, snaps your Achilles, and then you're done. Just do light stuff, all right? No sprints. Only do sprinting if you've done like 5 years of running training. Otherwise, you're going to snap your Achilles. You're going to burn your adrenals out because your body doesn't know how to process all the metabolic waste that comes from high intensity training. 100% you'll burn out. 100%. So,
and some people like, you know, they're worried that what we're promoting, you know, like especially last night, the video that I put up with the dinner options and everything, they're worried that this is unhealthy. You know, like that there might be GMO or there might be wheat or salt or stuff like that.
Everything's got GMO in it pretty much.
You know, this world that we live in, folks, we gotta give realistic, like, advice, realistic options. Not everyone's gonna eat fruit all day. Not everyone's gonna do raw till 4, but more people have the chance than ever to do raw till 4. I think it's just a really sustainable approach that a lot of people can do.
That's 100%. You know, it's like people think, oh, like it may have GMO. I'll tell you what, man. This whole world is fucked up. There's pesticides in everything. All right, even in the polar bear flesh, there's dioxins up there in the North Pole. Everything doesn't mean we should support GMO, but people are like just freaking out, trying to be too perfect. But travel the world a bit with open eyes and see how fucked up it is.
Well, just imagine everybody went vegan and they were having some GMOs. Like, the world is going to be changing big time just from that act. And it's not that we want to support GMOs, but sometimes, you know, if you're in that situation and you have something that has that ingredients, it's going to be a hard one.
You can't 100% avoid GMO unless you're eating in the forest. But even then, some pollen from a GMO plant may have gone to that forest and cross-pollinated with something. Really. I mean, or the animal who gets fed the GMO corn in the livestock, and then that manure gets put on the organic farm. And then that's back in the food cycle now. So you can't avoid GMO. I'm not saying to buy GMO. I'm just saying let's not be too freaking out about it because it's every fucking where. All right, let's not be going, well, I don't eat GMO. Yes, you do, pretty much. There's got to be some sort of GMO food or in your water or something, all right? Let's fucking drop the purity because it doesn't fucking exist in the world today.
Because unfortunately, when you bring that approach to the table, when you say, oh, you have to be this pure, do this and that and this, people just go, look, I don't want to do that vegan lifestyle. That's just too hard. That's too pure. And they just go and eat.
Go back to McDonald's.
Yeah, they go and eat the crap they used to eat. They say, that's too hard, let's just keep doing what we're doing.
If I go to the vegan place and it's GMO, I might as well just go to McDonald's with my friends and eat GMO.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people do see it as the same thing.
Of course they do. We've had a lot of experience. We've had a lot of experience with dealing with people. Another question was, how much fats or added oils and added salt do you reckon they added to those dishes? Fuck all. This is all 80-10-10. All 80-10-10. If you look at our total calories for the day and add up the fat grams and percentage of total calories, we ate 80-10-10 that day. Those pizzas we ate, that incorporated 80-10-10 of our diet for the day. 100%.
Or even the fact that over the course of a week, we eat so low fat, 95.5.
Bingo.
So it does even out over the course of the week. That week was probably 80-10-10 instead of 95.5.
Well, that day, normally we eat 9-5-5. Those days that we went out and ate the curry and the vegan pizzas, that was 80-10-10 eating. Normally we like 95.5. But an 80-10-10 day now and then, not too much of an issue.
Yeah, it works well.
One more question. One more question. Isn't white rice bad and causes obesity?
Oh man, that's a shocker. Come on.
I'm going to start itching myself.
The longest lived, leanest cultures on the planet were big rice eaters.
Indonesia, Thailand. Just go to India and Asia and Kenya and etc. Look at people, corn, rice, barley.
Populations with the most centenarians are big rice eaters.
And go to where people are slim. People say, I can't perform if I eat rice or corn or whatever. It's like the fastest runners in the world eating corn. The slimmest people eating rice is their staple for generations and generations. White refined rice. They're not starving. Go to Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, etc. Look at the people in the rural areas. Eat a very basic diet. They're not starving. Slim, lean, trim. White rice causes obesity.
It's amazing.
Fat causes obesity. The fat is the fat
scary. It's scary how much conditioning is out there about rice and carbohydrates. I mean, potatoes. Potatoes are fattening. Rice is fattening. Fruit is fattening.
Look at us. If there's any doubt, do we look like sick and healthy or sick and unhealthy and tired and fat and bloated and no energy? We don't even drink coffee. This energy we have, this is no caffeine, this is no coffee, this is real passion. People don't often have that in the real world because everyone's caffeinated or just driven by the dollars or whatever.
Gatorade passion.
We're not here to make friends or whatever. We're here to give people options, alright? We want to help save the world. We're not going to be put on this perfect, fake whatever, this is personas or whatever. This is real world information. We care, we know the information, and we're going to give it to people.
We got a real chance to bring a lot of people to veganism with this approach. What's that?
Yeah, exactly. We got a big opportunity.
We finally have an opportunity. And I see so many people staying on the lifestyle and enjoying it. And actually enjoying it. Not going, I'm hungry all the time, I'm undercarved, I feel cranky, got no energy. No. People are carving up now and they're feeling good.
And they can socialise.
Feeling good.
And they can afford the lifestyle, man.
Yeah, they can socialise. It's great. If you want to go out and have some vegan pizza here and there, do it.
Eat it.
It's not going to destroy your health. It's going to make you feel good.
Could I eat vegan pizza every night and still perform well and be lean? Definitely. I'll probably get sick of it though because I'm more of a sweet tooth. I like the sweets. So, one more question. What kind of cheese do they put on vegan pizza? Because that cheese can be from cow. That wouldn't be vegan. Would this be a vegetarian pizza? We eat 100% vegan foods. We don't eat cow cheese or whatever. This was vegan cheese. They make it out of plant fats. And so the pizzas we had, it's very thin. It's not like a big fucking chunky cheese. It's a very thin coating. So it's a very lean pizza. They're made by Daya. That's one American ones. And one in Australia, it's called Redwood or whatever.
I actually prefer the pizzas without cheese. Without the Daya cheese.
So but I don't know, everyone loves their cheese, alright?
Yeah, if you want to.
So we want to give people some options, alright?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't really like the taste of cheese as much anymore.
It's a bit greasy.
So if I was going to have pizza every day, I'd have the no cheese option because I prefer the mouthfeel of no cheese. I prefer a 95-5 pizza versus an 80-10-10 pizza any day of the week. But we understand that people go, I don't want to eat a pizza without cheese. So we gave you an option. We showed you, here's an 80-10-10 pizza, a vegan high-carb pizza. Done. I think that's going to wrap it up. Post some questions down below. Let's do it some more. If you like these videos, this format, give it a thumbs up freely.
Yep, don't forget to go for it or it yourself. Carb the fuck up.
I'm a bit itchy. All that, it's like bacteria getting from my veins.
Oh dear.